Chào các em, hôm nay cô và các em sẽ cùng tìm hiểu sang bài 4 là bài đơn chất nitrogen. Đầu tiên, chúng ta hãy cùng tìm hiểu trạng thái tự nhiên của nguyên tố nitrogen. Trong tự nhiên, nitrogen tồn tại ở dạng đơn chất và hợp chất. Ở dạng đơn chất thì trong khí quyển chiếm khoảng 78% thể tích không khí. Còn ở dạng hợp chất thì ở trong đất và nước tồn tại dưới dạng ion nitrate và ion ammonium. Trong cơ thể mọi sinh vật, nguyên tố nitrogen chủ yếu ở dạng hợp chất hữu cơ như là amino acid, nucleic acid, chlorophyll, đó là chất diệp lục đó các em, vân vân. Để tìm hiểu chu trình của nitrogen trong tự nhiên, cô và các em cùng quan sát đoạn clip sau.
Nitrogen cycle. Nitrogen is an essential constituent of all major organic compounds present in living organisms, that is, amino acids, proteins, enzymes, nucleotides, and nucleic acids. Different processes that occur during nitrogen cycle are nitrogen fixation, nitrogen assimilation, ammonification, nitrification, and denitrification. Nitrogen is picked up as inorganic compound from the atmosphere and is changed into organic form by plants and some prokaryotes. The atmosphere contains 78% of nitrogen in gaseous state, yet animals cannot use it directly. They can use nitrogen either in inorganic forms as ammonia, nitrites, and nitrates, or in organic form as urea, proteins, and nucleic acids. Nitrogen fixation is the conversion of nitrogen into a compound of nitrogen. Thunderstorm, lightning, and rain helps in transfer of large quantity of nitrogen into soil. Biological nitrogen fixation is carried out by symbiotic bacteria, rhizobium present in the root nodules of leguminous plant like pea, cyanobacteria like nostoc and anabina present also fix nitrogen. Some free-living bacteria like Clostridium also fix nitrogen in soil. Nitrogen assimilation. Plants take up nitrogen and synthesize compounds from it. Other organisms feed on plants to get nitrogen. Ammonification. It involves the decomposition of proteins of dead plants and animals, and nitrogenous wastes like urea, uric acid, etc. of animals to ammonia in the presence of ammonifying bacteria. Nitrification. It involves the oxidation of ammonia to nitrates through nitrites in the presence of nitrifying bacteria, that is, Nitrococcus, Nitrosomonas, etc. Denitrification. Conversion of nitrate to nitrous oxide and then to molecular nitrogen is carried by denitrifying bacteria, Theobacillus. Thus, there is continuous cycling of nitrogen between the atmosphere and living as well as non-living systems.
Bây giờ chúng ta sẽ cùng tìm hiểu sang phần 2 la mã, ứng dụng của đơn chất nitrogen. Nitrogen ở dạng khí sẽ tạo môi trường trơ, giúp hạn chế cháy nổ, hạn chế sự oxy hóa thực phẩm, vân vân. Đồng thời, nó còn là nguyên liệu để sản xuất ammonia, từ đó sản xuất HNO3, phân bón, vân vân. Bên cạnh đó, thì vì nitrogen hóa lỏng ở nhiệt độ thấp, khoảng âm 196 độ C, cho nên nitrogen dạng lỏng được dùng làm môi trường lạnh để bảo quản mẫu vật trong lĩnh vực y tế, nghiên cứu khoa học, đông lạnh thực phẩm, vân vân. Để tìm hiểu kỹ hơn về ứng dụng của đơn chất nitrogen, cô và các em cùng quan sát đoạn clip sau.
Nitrogen makes up approximately 78% of the air around us. In this lesson, we will learn about nitrogen, its properties, and its real-life applications. Nitrogen is a colorless, odorless gas at standard ambient temperature and pressure. Nitrogen is extracted from air using liquefaction and fractional distillation. These processes are explained in another lesson. Atmospheric nitrogen is naturally fixed or reacted to form a compound into soils by lightning or certain types of bacteria. Nitrogen is an essential element in the structure of proteins and DNA, but plants cannot obtain it from the air as the nitrogen-nitrogen triple bond is very strong, so it has to be fixed into soils. This is a part of a much larger and important nitrogen cycle, as explained in another lesson. We will first discuss the uses of nitrogen as a gas. Nitrogen gas is used in the Haber process for the industrial manufacture of ammonia. Ammonia is an important starting material in the production of nitric acid, fertilizers, pharmaceutical products, and explosives. For certain chemical and industrial processes, an unreactive atmosphere may be required. This means that the reaction conditions must be made to be oxygen-free. This is because unwanted oxidation reactions may occur or oxygen may bind to certain substrates and prevent a reaction from happening. These reactions are conducted under a nitrogen or argon atmosphere. Nitrogen is cheaper than argon and more readily available and would therefore be the choice atmosphere for industrial chemists in such scenarios. The next time you purchase a bag of chips or crisps, notice how the bag is rather puffy. The gas inside the bag is actually nitrogen. As much oxygen as possible is removed, so to prevent bacteria from growing, thereby increasing its shelf life. In fact, nitrogen is very important in the packaging of many food products, from fruits and vegetables to processed foods such as your bag of chips or crisps. Without it, spoilage will occur much quicker, leading to increased waste production. A method to separate compounds on their volatility is called gas chromatography. This is done by flushing an inert or unreactive gas through a provided sample injected in a gas chromatograph. This gas can be helium or nitrogen. Nitrogen is the gas of choice for this technique because the supply of helium on Earth is dangerously low, and as a consequence, its market value has significantly increased. Liquid nitrogen also has many real-life applications. Nitrogen boils at minus 196 degrees Celsius, so you can imagine how absolutely cold nitrogen is. Now you may wonder, what is the use of something that is so cold? Some industrial reactions are highly exothermic, and liquid nitrogen is used to cool down such reactions. Liquid nitrogen is also used to preserve many biological specimens, such as blood and tissue samples. Therefore, it plays an important role in scientific research. It is also used in the medical field to remove warts and other skin abnormalities. The wart is frozen by applying liquid nitrogen, and it is then safely removed. This is called cryotherapy, where cryo is used to describe very low temperature conditions. Research studies conducted at very low temperatures is called cryogenics.
Bây giờ chúng ta sẽ cùng tìm hiểu sang phần ba la mã, đặc điểm liên kết của đơn chất nitrogen. Nitrogen có ký hiệu hóa học là N, có Z bằng 7, có độ âm điện là 3,04. Công thức phân tử là N2. Công thức Lewis là hai nguyên tử nitơ liên kết với nhau bằng liên kết 3 và trên mỗi nguyên tử nitơ còn một cặp electron tự do. Ta thấy là trong phân tử nitơ có liên kết 3 giữa hai nguyên tử nitrogen, có năng lượng liên kết rất lớn là 946 kJ trên mol, nên rất là khó bị phá vỡ. Từ đây, chúng ta thấy được là nitrogen khá trơ ở nhiệt độ thường và nó sẽ trở nên hoạt động hơn khi ở nhiệt độ cao. Cảm ơn các em đã theo dõi.